Oh my god. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hello, nice to meet you. My name is Saffron. Today I'm going to be doing my February favourites. First on my list is The Vampire Diaries. Now, this has been out for a long time and I've been meaning to watch it for a long time. It's actually been out so long that Netflix took it off Netflix and everyone rioted against it, and so they put it back on Netflix. And my sister wanted me to watch it and I was going to watch it on my own terms anyway, but I decided to watch it. I haven't finished it yet, so no spoilers. But I have been really enjoying it. The first thing that makes me laugh about The Vampire Diaries is that it takes the mick out of Twilight, which I just find really funny. I love things that are like so self-aware and how it's kind of in the same universe. Now don't get me wrong, I do like Twilight and I will watch it, but The Vampire Diaries it just wins, like it just does. It's like so much more, not realistic, because obviously vampires and stuff don't exist, at least from what I'm aware of, but like it just seems not as cheesy, if that makes sense. Like there is still some like cringy bits in it, I guess, but not as bad as Twilight. As a media student, I have to mention the special effects and the filming of it all. Like the special effects are not amazing, but they're quite good. And also I like how it tells the story. Like I like how it's set out to the audience, the way that you think something's happening and it turns out it's like someone's dream or imagination or something else. It's like, I like how they do that. I keep saying like too many times. I like it. Another thing media I think related is the character development. I like the character development, but at times it gets a little bit annoying when someone just becomes good and then it's like they've gone bad, and now they're good and they're bad. It's like, come on man, you're just either good or you're bad, and it's like a bit annoying. I'm mostly talking about Damon, but it's good. Like I like seeing the switch and stuff, because obviously that's like a thing to do with this character, but it's like, just please be good. It's just, oh. So I'm currently still watching season 2, and so far my favourite character would have to be Damon. I think that's everyone's favourite character, honestly. Like that's so cliche of me to say that Damon's my favourite character, but he is. And it's not just for his looks, it's like he's funny and very witty, and I think it's just like, it's a good contrast to all like the dark themes that's inside it. I like the humour that's in this, it's really funny. Another character I like as well is Jeremy. Another one for the looks. You can see why I like watching this programme. Anyway, no, I just think he's sweet and he's just trying to find who he fits in with and just be a part of it all. I think it brings like some more realism into it, because being Elena's little brother, it's like she's not just dealing with all of this and it's not just all about her, it's actually like to do with her family as well. And I think they have good chemistry as brother and sister, and I just like the cast, they all work really well together. I really like this kind of programme where it's a mix of normal everyday life, like high school life, as well as supernatural things and how they just fit in together or like clash. And I really like stuff like that, so this is one of my favourites, a new favourite of mine, but it's so good already. So to sum up why I like The Vampire Diaries, it's because of the cast and how well they work together, the way the story is told to us, and I just like supernatural things as well. It's juicy supernatural stuff. Another programme that's on my list is Game of Thrones. My boyfriend's making me watch this, but I wanted to watch it anyway as well. Another programme I'm late to the party on, but I didn't get to watch this when it came out because I was kind of too young, and then when I was old enough I couldn't really watch it because I didn't want to watch it with my parents. I definitely do not watch this with your parents, do not watch this if you're young. There is a lot of stuff in this programme. I like how there's different stories going on with the different characters, but sometimes I feel like it's just too busy, like I can't follow on properly because it's like, oh, what's happening in this story? Oh, we're switching to another story now, and it's like, hang on a second, like this is going to it's too much. But what I do like is the contrast in the people's lives. So you have like the castle type king and queen type thing, and it's also very proper and, you know, orderly and everything. And then you have like other people who are just absolute savages and just, you know, well actually no, the king and queen people are just like really savage as well, so I don't know, I guess they're more similar than I thought. What I like most about Game of Thrones is that it reminds me of so many other things that I like. So like the settings and the costumes, they all look like other things, which I guess if you want to be original, that's not necessarily a good thing because you can be associated with other things. But in this case I think it just works because it's kind of, well obviously it's fictional, so I think a lot of inspiration has come from real things, which the other fictional things have also taken inspiration from. Does this make sense? So like there was real life and all of these fictional things have taken the inspiration from the other real life stuff. So some things that Game of Thrones reminds me of is Narnia, the field with all the red tent things, I don't remember what it's called, that looks like where that big lion... I sound so uneducated right now, like that big lion from Narnia looks like the place, like oh. The lion from Narnia and all his place looks like the place with the red tents. Does anyone else agree? It reminds me a lot of Harry Potter. I don't remember why, but I remember thinking a lot of Harry Potter when I was watching this. How to Train Your Dragon, and what else? I don't remember what else, but they're all just... I like the things that it reminds me of, so it's good because I evidently like that kind of thing. The other thing is the characters either are actors or actresses from things I've watched and I can only see them as those other people, which is a little bit annoying but it's kind of funny at the same time, or they look like other people. So I never call them by their character name, I just go, oh that guy who looks like this guy, and I just go this guy instead of his actual name, you know. Well, don't say this guy, but you know, let's just move on. So this next point is kind of good and bad. So the bad side of it is that all of the stories are so on edge all the time and a lot of bad things can happen in them, so you're kind of expecting things to happen and it doesn't really have that much shock factor if someone dies because everyone's just dying like every 5 seconds, what it feels like. So it kind of doesn't feel like there's that much jeopardy because you don't really see the normal side of everything and then the bad side of it, it's just all bad. But the reason why it's also a good point is because this is so contradictory, I don't even understand how this makes sense, but it's good as well because of all the things that happen. So some things do catch you off guard and it's a bit like, how can you do that? That's like a main character, why have you done that type thing. But it's also like, there's so much happening, you kind of always expect it. But that's kind of why it's good because there's just so much. I don't know if that even makes sense. I'm probably going to edit this out because I don't even know if that makes sense at all. My favourite characters out of Game of Thrones are Khaleesi, or Daenerys, or whatever her name is, the blonde dragon lady. I really like her and I think she's a good character purely because she's a nice, kind person at the moment anyway. I'm only like season 3 into watching it, but she's also like, she knows what she's doing and she can also get her own way if she needs to. The bigger guy who is on the Night's Watch, I can't remember his name, it might be Sam or something, I'm not sure. Yeah, if you know who I'm talking about, then the bigger guy on the Night's Watch. I've forgotten her name as well. I'm not doing too good at remembering the names of the people on Game of Thrones. They're hard to catch, right? They're hard to catch and they're kind of weird as well, so who blames me? But the ginger girl who, spoilers if you've not watched it, who gets with Jon Snow, I like her as well, I think she's funny. Turns out they're actually married with a kid in real life, which is super cute. I absolutely hate Joffrey. Oh my god. That guy. Oh, I hate him more than I hate his mum. What? Oh. If you've watched it, you'll know why I'm so annoyed. His mum is annoying and I don't like her. But him! So much hate for that guy. So much hate for that guy. To sum up why I like Game of Thrones, I like the cast, I like the gruesome and graphic elements. I just wanted to come on here and interrupt because the third point I'm about to say doesn't really make sense because I didn't mention it in any of the other reasons why I liked Game of Thrones. I forgot what I was meant to be saying, so I was actually supposed to say I liked the costumes and sets because of how it reminds me of the other things I like. But I guess the third point is still valid. And I like their unconventional killings off of main characters. I found this song through TikTok and I recently made my own TikTok using the sound, and that is Paparazzi by King Dracula. A cover like this of this song, it's like it clashes but it's amazing. It's like this popular Lady Gaga song has been transformed into such an emo-y, moshery song, and it's like both of my worlds colliding of pop music and being regular and then the other side of me where it's like orange wigs and e-girl style, which I'm actually not dressed up as today, but all of that other stuff. It's just a really cool cover and it's very well made. Another song I found on TikTok, and I knew this song before because I'm pretty sure this is an old song, but I completely forgot about it and I didn't know the name of it or who it was by. But I saw a TikTok of someone using this for one of their videos and the video was really good and I recognised the song, so then I like searched the song and everything. Turns out it was, sorry I'm just looking down at my phone, Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High by Arctic Monkeys. This song and like quite a lot of Arctic Monkeys songs, just, they're a vibe. They're our vibe. Like just, I don't even know how to explain it. They just, some songs make me want to go out, like out, which I can't do anymore because we're in a pandemic and I really miss doing that. I need to go to a party. Anyway, it's just like I want to sit in a room with moody lighting and just chill listening to Arctic Monkeys, and it's just so like in my feels type vibe. Another song I've been really loving is I Just Wanna Run by the Downtown Fiction. This song, I have never heard of the people who made this song, or people, I don't even know who it is. Sorry if I've just offended you all there, but I've never heard of them. I've never heard this song. I don't know how old this song is, but I've been really loving this song. I've been playing it on repeat. When I tell you that this song makes me want to buy an electric guitar, I have air guitared so much to this song, it's unreal. Like, I even looked up how to play it and I don't even have an electric guitar, but it's just one of those songs where I must listen and I must learn it. It also reminds me of the Vampire Diaries, which it's just cool how they've both been my favourites this month. So the first one I'm going to have to insert some footage of because I'm using it right now. It's my desktop ring light. So there's 3 colour temperature settings. There's warm, cool and neutral, and there's 4 brightness settings. I've had this light for a while now because I did want a big ring light, but because I was living at uni and going back and forth and I didn't have that much room in my bedroom, I couldn't get one of the full size ones like my sister has. So instead I got a tabletop one, which is basically just a lamp for your bedside table, I guess, but with it being a ring light the colour just distributes a little bit better, and I really like the use of the different temperatures as well as brightness settings. You can control it a little bit better than your normal bedside lamps. This is in my favourites because I've been filming a lot more TikToks recently and also taking pictures for Instagram, and I find it just makes the pictures look a lot better and the quality of them a lot better, because obviously your cameras rely on light to pick up the detail, so I find it really does help the quality of my pictures. I mean, my quality of my pictures are still a little bit blurry, but I think that's just my editing or the internet, honestly. Also, having more light in my photos means that when I go to edit them, there's more light to play with, because like I said, it picks up more details, so that on the editing apps you can do a lot more with what you have. So this next thing I never would have thought I would have, but I was lucky enough to be able to spend some money to make some money, hopefully. That's my plan anyway. So the other thing I've been enjoying is my new Macbook Air. Like I said, I would have never thought I'd been able to have one of these, at least right now anyway. It was a lot of money. The reason I've got it is so that I can do a lot more of this, as in videos, YouTube, editing, all that stuff, even TikTok editing and all that, and music production, which I'm recently getting into. But I also got it because I'm hoping to do more freelance work, as in do the thing I went to uni to do, so like maybe editing jobs, or I didn't do graphic design at uni, but I think I want to do some graphic design or at least digital art kind of things, which is what I've been using my iPad for, but mostly like the business side of things will be handled on my Mac. Another thing I got it for is I wanted to try doing streaming and things, but my other laptop isn't powerful enough to both game and stream at the same time, and I already have a factor that's going to make streaming really bad because my internet is rubbish. Like, we've done internet speed tests on my internet and my friends could not believe it, that how bad it was. It's so bad. We're looking into changing it, but it's not that easy to do, so yeah, the reason it takes so long for my YouTube videos is not because the editing is slow, because now I have something new to edit on. It's the fact that my internet is terrible. However, getting this Mac and how fast it can be reduces one of the other factors of the slow laptop. So if I have fast Mac, slow internet equals reasonable streaming, I think. Even if I don't stream, I will still like to use it to record videos. I need to test around with some setup stuff first, but even if I don't end up using it for that kind of thing, I can just edit like my camera and fun videos. I feel like I'm in the movies, you know, like when they have the sponsor of Apple in the background just like chilling, you know, you can see. That was a waste. But you know what I mean, they always have Apple laptops. It's like, I'm one of those girls now. Don't even judge my basicness. I've always wanted one, okay, and I've got one, so I'm just really happy about it. And that's not like trying to rub it in or anything, I'm just happy for me, you know, happy for me. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I got the silver version because I'd seen the space grey one before and I just prefer the silver. It's the new M1 chip, and that's kind of the reason why I'm able to get it, because the M1 chip allows more power for the MacBook Airs. So with the cheaper option of MacBook Airs meant that I didn't have to buy the more expensive MacBook Pro option. I kind of changed it a little bit so it's cheaper than the MacBook Pro, but I also added some extra things. So it has more memory and more storage in it. So it has 16 gigabytes of memory and 512, I think, storage. I'm not too sure. I might put the specs on the screen. But yeah, I'm super excited to have this, and you're probably watching the video that was edited using this. This is very much not sponsored, I wish. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, then hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Comment anything you want down below. Here is my social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye!